Okay, cool. From NTV Good Times. English, so, right? Yeah. Great. Our favorite. Right. I mean, no, I didn't say that. Okay. So, how does it feel to be on the third edition of GQ plus One Heusen Nights?
It feels great. We're excited to see the designers that are showing their collections. A lot of them we're huge fans of. We wear a lot of their clothes throughout the year, so it feels great to come out here and support them and see what they're coming up with next. And
yeah, I'm also really happy to be going to a show that's focusing on menswear. Yeah. It happens so rarely, so I'm excited to see what everyone does.
All right. What would be your style advice for the year 2018, like the coming year?
I read somewhere that the latest trend is no trend. And I freaking love that. Because I don't think that trends work for everybody. Yeah. So I think you just do what works for you. Just do you. So having no trends is great.
All right. One last question. Individually, what is your favorite thing in your wardrobe and what's yours?
My favorite thing in my wardrobe is a jacket that was customized by an artist who goes by Bakwas. All of her stuff is Bakwas. Babu the painter, so that's the favorite thing that I have in my wardrobe.
Mine is probably my collection of boots.
She's got a lot of shoes.
And also
a lot of shoes.
And also my velour Adidas burgundy tracksuit pants.
Yes, I borrow it all the time.
They give me life.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
All right, okay, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Hi, how are you? बहुत बढ़िया, कैसे हैं? जितना कर सकता हूँ इसे एक पैर के साथ उतना एंजॉय करने वाला हूँ. But I have a long association where it's a very old association with GQ. I'm here for Che, I'm here for GQ, and Anil sir is, I think he's a showstopper, right? So yeah, I'm working with him. I love him immensely, so I'm here to show my support. Rohit Bal. I'm wearing Rohit Bal, yeah. Yeah, sure.
So what's your style advice for the year 2018?
Year 2018, just be yourself, man. Don't copy anyone. Just wear what you feel like wearing. Don't listen to anyone.
And one more question. What is the most precious thing for you in your wardrobe?
In my wardrobe? Oh, I think I have some 15 plain white t-shirts and some 15 or 20 blue denims. I've got the other clothes as well, but these two. I love wearing denims and white t-shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many pair of shoes do you own?
Oh, I don't know. I've stopped counting now, but quite a lot. Thank you. जी स्टेटस तो बहुत अच्छा है. शूट चल रही है, ऑलमोस्ट अभी ख़त्म होने को है, और ऑफ कोर्स अगले साल रिलीज़ है उसका अभी. आई एम जस्ट लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट. आई एम गोना द मोमेंट I'll be better, I'll resume my shoot. बहुत अच्छा रहा अनिल सर के साथ. अभी ऐश्वर्या जी के साथ शूट नहीं हुआ है अभी, बट अनिल सर के साथ बहुत अच्छा रहा है, बहुत ही मज़ा आया. एंड आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड फॉर द फिल्म. थैंक यू.
Thank you.
What are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing a Nikhil Shantanu. I think this is from his new collection.
Fashion night है तो कितना enjoy करने वाले हैं?
I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I think these are the only places you really bump into your friends. So I'm also meeting Nikhil Shantanu after really long, and I love them. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Who's your favorite designer?
Well, Indian.
Yeah.
Nikhil Shantanu, and Manish.
And what is your style quotient? Less or more?
Less.
Less.
Always less, yeah.
And how many pair of shoes do you own in your wardrobe?
I have no idea. I have a problem when it comes to bags and shoes. I just keep buying them, and I honestly have never counted.
And one last question, what is your style advice for 2018?
In terms of what's in?
Yes, so what is it people can look up to?
Well, to be very honest, I have never really followed trends. And I can't just blindly wear something because it's in. I think most importantly, you need to just understand what suits your body type and just go ahead and wear that, please. Not just because it's in.
And what is the most precious thing in your wardrobe?
I have many precious things.
Many precious.
Yeah, not just one.
Any other?
That's it? Thank you so much.
So Karan, how does it feel to be at the third edition of Heusen+GQ Fashion Night? How does it feel?
It feels awesome. It's always a pleasure to be here, surrounded by the next season of fashion and style. And it's GQ, so we expect the best.
And who's your favorite designer?
Shantanu Nikhil, yeah.
And what is your personal style quotient, less or more?
I mean, I don't know, man. I think just wear everything you got. That's it. Yeah, actually, I'm trying to be as me as I can be. So this is me. Like at home also, I wear my hat with my shorts and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird, but it's me. जी जी sorry फिर से question again please जी हाँ हाँ जी हाँ 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 मैं कहना चाहता हूँ firstly तो मैं और बाशा we're all actually quite unaware of all the trolling that happens because we keep ourselves away from the negatives. I think इसमें सिर्फ positive है. Even if a married couple is telling you to use protection, maybe they're trying to put some sense in your head to understand that it's free will is our responsibility. It's not to be misused. So protect yourself and your loved ones and be responsible.
Okay, last question. What is your style advice for 2018?
Be yourself and I guess, yeah, just be yourself, man. Be yourself, like, really.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be at the third edition of Van Heusen GQ Fashion Night?
Amazing. It feels great. Actually, it's my first fashion night out. Before this, I was at the GQ Men's Award, which is also really, really cool, I must say. And it's my first time, my first year in the industry and in the fashion industry. So it feels amazing.
And who's your favorite fashion designer?
There are so many, it's unfair to name one. Manish Malhotra, who's a close friend, Abu Janib, Sandeep Bhosla, Shabina Khan, Karan Johar. There are so many, it feels very unfair to name one. But all of them, they're all coming up with great trends, great clothes, and just looking forward to today.
What's your personal style quotient?
Depends on my mood, to be honest. I feel like style is something.
How many pair of shoes do you own?
Quite a few. Quite a few, yeah. जी बस मैं एक बंगला पहन रहा हूँ इसके बाद मैं शादी के लिए जा रहा हूँ दोस्त की शादी है तो मैं एक जोधपुरी पहन रहा हूँ इट्स बाय शबीना खान सो या
अच्छा हमने एक पिक्चर देखी थी आपकी और दीपिका की हमने बहुत ही ट्रोल्ड की गई
हाँ
इन सारी चीज़ों को कैसे देखते हैं आप जब आपकी पिक्चर्स को ट्रोल किया जाता है आपके नाम को ट्रोल किया जाता है दीपिका की सारी चीज़ों को कैसे देखते हैं आप
क्या और मैं क्या बोलूँगा यार
कैसे देखते हैं
मेरा रिएक्शन क्या था नथिंग टू बी ऑनेस्ट हम अगर हम पार्टी में हैं और हम पिक्चर्स ले रहे हैं तो व्हाट्स द हार्म इन दैट yes, a lot of people have a lot of opinions to say, कुछ ना कुछ बोलेंगे, but I don't think there was anything to the photo, it was just us all having a great time. It was the success of the Padmavati trailer, और I think she is having a party after a long time. It was great, सब लोग थे साथ में उस वक्त, तो I think it was a great time, just to enjoy ourselves that evening. That's about it. बस इतना ही.
पद्मावती की मैं बात करूँ कुछ एक कम्युनिटीज़ का कहना है कि हम इसे जो है रिलीज़ नहीं होने देंगे ये पिक्चर मतलब हमारी हिस्ट्री के ऊपर रिफ्लेक्ट है ये
इतिहास को
लेके हाँ
जा रहे तो उसमें आपका
क्या रिएक्शन होगा क्योंकि इतना
जी आई थिंक टू बी ऑनेस्ट आई थिंक इट ऑल हैपेंस विद द प्रोड्यूसर ये जो टॉपिक है आई थिंक इट्स नॉट फेयर फॉर मी टू से इट्स मोर फॉर संजय जी एंड फॉर दीपिका एंड रणवीर एंड शायद हुआ रिप्रेजेंटिंग द फिल्म फॉर देम टू से बट आई जस्ट फील लाइक व्हेन इन इंडस्ट्री जहाँ पे एंटरटेनमेंट है वे एंटरटेनिंग पीपल थ्रू अ स्टोरी इट्स अ ग्रेट स्टोरी पद्मावती ऑफ कोर्स इट हैज़ टू डू विद हिस्ट्री लेकिन आई थिंक वी शुड गिव अ फेयर चांस टू द फिल्म दे वर्क सो हार्ड इन द फिल्म दे शॉट फॉर 250 days 250 दिन से उन लोग शूट कर रहे हैं सो आई एम श्योर संजय जी हैज़ अ मास्टर पीस इन हैंड एंड गिव हिज चांस ऑफ वर्क give his film a work a chance तो देखेंगे आगे जाके I think it's still they're still sorting out whatever the matter is and I'm no one to say anything I'm just looking forward to the movie.
Okay, last question, what is your style advice for 2018?
Just be comfortable within your own skin. Yeah, I feel just dress don't dress to impress, feel comfortable. When you feel comfortable you will always feel stylish. I think that's the easiest thing to say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jackie, can you come here for a few questions? So, how does it feel to be at the 3rd edition of Van Heusen GQ Fashion Night?
It feels good. These kind of events make me, they force me to dress up and look good. Otherwise, I'm quite clumsy. So yeah, it feels good.
What is your style statement?
My style statement?
Yes.
Just be comfortable. I feel that's the most important thing. And yeah, white shirt, denims, brown shoes.
And what is that one precious thing in your wardrobe that you can't do without?
Jog jeans. Yeah.
And one thing that you would not miss to carry on a beach holiday?
Shorts, ganji, chappals.
What are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing अंतरअग्नि उज्जवल दुबे तो ये उनकी करामत है
आपकी कुछ अपकमिंग प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में
soon
डांस पर बेस्ड होगी या आप बताइए
डांस पर करनी है मुझे कुछ आई थिंक तो मैं करूँगा ज़्यादातर रेमो के पास ही जाऊँगा सो लेट्स सी I would like to wish AR sir all the very best. We are a huge fan. When I was a child also I used to hear songs from Dil Se and Chaiya Chaiya and stuff like that. He's actually a legend and a musician which is not just renowned in India, worldwide. So yes, it's great that he's an Indian and it's great that I'm a part of the film industry where he's working at the same time.
What are your New Year plans, Jackie?
My New Year plans, I think I'll be doing a film and I'll be working in London. So I'll take 25th is my birthday. So maybe it's a choice between 31st and 25th. So I'll take 25th off.
And one last question. What is your advice for the youth for 2018 in terms of style and fashion?
Follow Google, follow GQ, and look at your comfort also.
Thank you so
Find a
much.
balance.
Thank you.
Great. I mean, I love fashion personally, which is why it's great. Which is why it's great to be here for the GQ Fashion Nights. Today it's all about the boys, though, so let's make it about them.
Welcome to the Heusen+GQ Fashion Nights in association with Google Pixel 2.
Well, I will be announcing a Hindi film soon, so I'll tell you guys once I can do that.
Absolute Helix, Reliance Digital, and NDTV Good Times, the lifestyle partner. Fat Blue for their makeup.
He's one of my favorites, so it was great that for Mohenjo-daro we actually had Rahman composing. I think I personally believe, I always say he's got God in his voice. I think his voice is something that's amazing, and the way he thinks about it, music is great. So thank you so much and congratulations, and hopefully Rahman sir, you're going to have a lot more years to come.
Having you here, and we hope you have a good time.
How would I define fashion? It is being able to say who you are without actually using words. Thank you.
Sir, can you want to? No, I'm not doing that. Please. Thank
It's like the Delhi traffic jam. Everybody wants to get ahead.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it when everyone's doing it.
Somebody has to be the moderator, no?
Hello.
Can you tell us something about this show, as in what was the collection all about and the
Okay, the last 2 years or so as a brand, we've been representing India in a very sartorial way. You know, this collection was another glorious chapter, I think, for us
when it comes to India. It's a collection that we wanted to see through the eyes of the millennials, which is where there's an India on the move feel to it, you know. So we've taken Thar as a backdrop. Thar is, as you know, it's in Rajasthan, and everything around Rajasthan, the streets of Rajasthan, the nuances of that, through the eyes of the millennials who are looking at big dreams, and they carry a certain amount of restless energy. And I think we just wanted to bring that in a sartorial way. It's almost like saying India on the move for us. It's migrating India. And Radhika obviously is a millennial. I think she owns the space that she is in right now. She has that whole indie feel to her. And there was, like you saw in the collection, there was a bit of gender neutrality. There was, it was kind of genderless, and I think she befits that role beautifully.
राधिका जी, आपका कैसा रहा एक्सपीरियंस? हमने देखा बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल और स्मार्टली आपने रैंप वॉक किया, तो आप बताइए कि आपका कैसा रहा एक्सपीरियंस?
मेरा एक्सपीरियंस बहुत ही अच्छा रहा, and you're right, I felt that comfort, and I felt like I owned it, and it's because seriously when I came here and I wore this and this whole look came together, it felt like me. And I think that's the best thing, if you have to walk a ramp and if you feel extremely comfortable, it literally feels like skin to me. And their theme and their thought behind the whole collection is also something that I find very relatable to my journey and my life. मैं बम्बई में आई हूँ, बाहर से आई हूँ, and I've brought something that it belongs to me. And Bombay has given me the space to be myself and yet accepted me as a part of it. So every person creates their own unique space. And I think that's the whole theme and the thought behind the collection today.
So what do you have to say about Van Heusen and GQ Fashion Night as a platform for designers like you?
I think when you look at Van Heusen GQ Fashion Nights, it's a men's only fashion week, you know. So and I think men have been an ignored species, at least in this part of the world. We've never had dedicated menswear showing in platform, and I think GQ as a menswear publication has done a tremendous job in boosting a certain amount of confidence for menswear to look at trends which were till about recently only women's wear. So, you know, I think GQ has given us the platform to explore a little bit of femininity even in our menswear. We started this whole drape philosophy, layering it with structure for men at GQ, because I think we've always catered to a GQ man, and I think there is a very strong GQ man inside all of us in India, and there is a GQ woman, and I think that's why her.
And I think, but I also think there's no man and women in especially what you have created as well, and you know, it's just, I think, gender neutral.
Yeah, I think there is this underlying trend now that women and men are starting to feel that they belong together. अब वो समय चला गया है कि जब एक मर्द जो था वो मर्द की तरह एक्टिंग करता था और औरत को हर वक्त पीछे रखता था. So I think that movement has started, और हमने as designers अपनी कोशिश करी कि कपड़ों के थ्रू करें और हल्का सा men का influence डाला है, but femininity both men and women में है. So that's what no gender is for us.
What are the outfits and color that you can never go wrong with?
I think the Indian skin palette is quite incredible, and that's why we have so many colors in this part of the world. But having said that, there are certain colors of, you know, like the ochre, the greys, the emerald greens, the navy blues. A lot of masculine colors, I think, work across all platforms on Indian skin. I'm not really sure that red is the right color for an Indian woman. That's my take.
And what trends should we look out for in the year 2018?
Like I said, I think it's now time has come where women and men are sharing clothes. The process of wearing structure with drape is the trend for time to come. And I also think street couture is coming into play, where they don't have to think too hard to wear clothes, but just mix and match. So styling is going to be very important.
What is the one fashion faux pas actors usually make?
It's hard to say. I think when you look at people doing things personally, it's hard to judge. In my manner, like if I was to wear a stripe and a check together, it's my personal choice. But then people may not accept it. In design, the beauty in design is you can really have a lot of fun and be yourself.
Radhika, you have also written the script for Bombay Talkies too, and you will be collaborating with Anurag again. Something that we can talk about that project.
I have not written the script. I don't know where the article came from. It's written by Anurag, and this is not the platform to talk about it. That's
You
all.
are part of Bombay Talkies too, right?
I will talk about it some other time. Sorry. I can't.
Any nominations from your side for the GQ Man of the Year?
No. No? I mean, I don't know.
Us guys
They are them, yes.
Nominate us, no?
No, not just nomination, they get the award as well.
जब आपने डिसाइड कर लिया तो बचाइए.
हाँ तो बस हम अवार्ड लेके चले जाएंगे घर. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, Nikhil, okay, some images.
धुंध दिल्ली में पड़ रही है, ठंड यहाँ पे मना रहे हैं हम.
नहीं पर है ठंड है यार.
You feeling cold? With the shawl, of course, I'm not. Sahil and Asia, ladies and gentlemen.
So how do you feel walking the ramp?
Huh?
How do you feel walking the ramp?
Amazing. In fact, I'm not used to walking the ramp, but this is good fun. And for a change, I did not smile that much. My manager was telling me not to smile. एक, दो, तीन layers हैं. 3 layers. कि fall collection है ना?
Fall winter है.
Fall winter collection है, तो ये अभी बॉम्बे में गर्मी लग रही है, लेकिन मैं दिल्ली के हिसाब से ड्रेसअप हुआ हूँ.
आपको साइड लग रही है गर्म?
अभी मैं परफेक्ट हूँ, मैं कूल हूँ. मैं हमेशा कूल रहता हूँ. साहिल आओ ना यार.
So it's all about layerings basically. It's all about layerings. I mean, you know, he's wearing a parka, he's wearing a knit inside, and he's wearing this poncho on top. So it's all about, I mean, giving you the feel of winters, of course.
कुछ creatures बने हुए हैं इसमें?
Polar bears, the polar bears. Yeah, the collection is called Hibernation, which has come from hibernation, which bears go into, and so we've quickly turned into high bear. And
What do you have to say about Dan Heusen and GQ as a platform?
again, I mean, this is my second year. You know, out of the 3 years they've been showcasing, so I've been very, you know, it's an honor for me to be part of it. You know, a second year again, and yeah, and I'm glad he was there today to support me, and he's looked so good.
I'm a huge fan of his collection. In fact, I've been wearing a lot of his stuff for my events, for my gigs. So this is good.
And
fun.
I'm again honored when he said that. So.
What are the key trends this season?
Ayushmann Khurrana.
Yeah.
I think apart from that, it's 90s because I'm wearing
like. So everything is very
90s.
90s. Yes, even the shoes.
High waistbands, shoes, classics.
Everything is,
so, yeah.
is back to 90s. You know, I think the whole fashion game is changing back to, like, you know, what we used to see back in 80s and 90s, and so the vibe is the vibe is very chill and easy. You know, like it's not power dressing anymore for everything. You know, you can't put power dressing in everything, right? Like,
since the 90s kids, also. I think life has come full circle.
Yeah, like we all grew up in 90s.
Yeah, this is the first time we are seeing our fashion coming back.
Yeah.
We used to wear as kids.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even our parents, they have seen this, but we are seeing it the first time. So yeah.
Ayushmann, actresses have a lot of option when it comes to experimentation with their looks, be it clothes or the accessories or anything. Do you think men really have that limited options, or do you think?
I think now we have because there's kind of there's a lot of congruent areas now in fashion with because there are a lot of layers. The silhouettes are more effeminate also at the same time. Like look at this. It's even a girl wearing this will look very, very hot, I think. So I think it's become congruent now.
Ayushmann, Bollywood fashion, how do you look at it?
Bollywood fashion on screen, it depends on the character you play. I'm hardly fashionable on screen because the kind of characters I play real films. I play middle class roles and realism in cinema. So that way I think my fashion, I cannot really portray that side of mine on screen. I have not got a chance to do that on screen, but off screen I think I'm quite fashionable.
आयुष्मान, कौन ऐसा इंसान है जिसके पास आप फैशन एडवाइस के लिए जाते हैं, जो go to person for fashion?
यार मेरी स्टाइलिस्ट ईशा भंसाली, वो मुझे फैशन एडवाइस देती है. मेरा भाई अपार शक्ति फैशन एडवाइस देता है मुझे काफ़ी.
चारों नहीं मैडम, अभी कंटिन्यू कीजिए.
हाँ,
काफ़ी मक्खन हो रहे हैं आप सब जगह. आप टीवी हो, दो स्क्रीन पे एक साथ दिखाई देते हैं.
मक्खन हो रहे हैं मतलब दो एक स्क्रीन पे एक साथ, मतलब दो स्क्रीन पे एक साथ, मतलब
3-3, 4-4 एड्स एक साथ आ रहे हैं.
अच्छा, ओ ऐसे. यार वो क्या बता सकता हूँ, इस बार मतलब फिल्में अच्छी काम की हैं इस साल, तो ज़्यादा मक्खन हो रहा हूँ इसलिए शायद.
तुम्हारी सुलू में भी आपका
मेरा गेस्ट अपीयरेंस है तुम्हारी सुलू में. बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ मैं उसके लिए, क्योंकि मैं आज रेडियो जॉकी रह चुका हूँ. तो विद्या बालन का रोल उसमें रेडियो जॉकी का है, तो मेरा गेस्ट अपीयरेंस है उसके अंदर एज आयुष्मान.
कितना लंबा रोल है मतलब?
नहीं, एक ही सीन है मेरा. इट्स जस्ट वन गेस्ट अपीयरेंस, दैट्स व्हाई इट्स कॉल्ड गेस्ट अपीयरेंस.
और एक फिल्म में आप शायद आपके ब्रदर आ गए हैं और आप विदाई ले.
हाँ, हैप्पी भाग जाएगी में. वो मेरा डेट्स का वर्कआउट नहीं हुआ था, तो माय ब्रदर इज डूइंग वन कैरेक्टर इन हैप्पी भाग जाएगी रिटर्न्स. या
Okay guys, thank you. I'm sorry I have to take them.
Yeah, go for it.
Could you guys point out at least 5 things that a man should have in his wardrobe?
I think Asal should answer that.
5 things? You want 5, not 6, not 4?
5.
I think a cool pair of jeans, a white shirt, a cool sneakers. What else? A nice, if you like a wallet, a nice wallet, and a nice cologne, for sure. Right?
I second that, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot of collection of
you have to smell good.
bow ties, but I've stopped wearing bow ties these days. But yeah, I think I have a lot of pocket squares as well. And nice
pocket
watches
squares
also.
are great. Pocket squares are great to just enhance like a simple look.
Yeah.
So I think, see, he did better than me.
No, I just added 2, that's it.
Ayushman, most precious thing in your wardrobe?
My boxers. You have to be comfort down there. हाँ? नहीं यार, ऐसे.
Thank you.
Bye.